Welcome back to Millers in Motion. We are beyond excited to show you our brand new home. This is the brand new 2024 Alliance Valor 44V14. Let's go. Helping us out to do this tour today because Lauren can't be here, Mr. Joe from Alliance.
Hey everybody, how are you guys doing?
What do you think about this thing first go?
I absolutely love it. I think you guys are gonna love it, and I'm excited to show it to you guys today.
And this is the first time anybody's really getting to see it.
That's true, that's true.
Full spoiler, we've teased it enough now. This is our new home.
Yep.
Now we haven't made any modifications to it, anything like that, so we're gonna show you how it comes from the factory before Lauren and I put our little thumbprint stamp all over that thing.
Cool.
Let's start with the outside, man.
Okay, let's go.
Can't help but notice the very first thing is that graphic package is a little bit different.
Yeah, so all new for 2024, we went with a really modern, sleek design, giving it more of, a lot of people are calling it the race stripe.
The race stripe, right? I like the race stripe effect.
And a lot of people are taking a lot of attention to it and they like it. So we're excited about getting it out on market.
I love it because it's a simpler, cleaner line. I'm not a big fan of big swoops and all that graphics.
Yep.
Less is more in my opinion, especially when it comes to an RV.
We couldn't agree more.
So we're gonna keep going.
Okay.
So also, when we're talking about that graphics package, man, that front cap, so that's different looking.
Yeah, so there's a couple new things to the front cap. So notice first the elevated logo of the Delta is actually popped out.
It's 3D.
It gives it that 3D effect. Also, what we did is we incorporated LED lights right here, so that, and they're not like overly powerful lights. They're enough so you can see,
right,
but they're not going to distract other drivers or other campers at the campground.
Very cool, which means you can leave them on and not tick everybody off.
Correct.
So one of the other biggest differences that we noticed almost immediately is that is not a Nautilus system anymore.
Nope, that's not a Nautilus system. So this was actually developed by one of our factory guys who camps frequently. And they were like, man, if I just had all of the plumbing shut-off places in one location, it would make it so nice. And so that's what we did. So we gave you every single plumbing location in one spot so you can turn them on and off with the flip of a knob.
That's awesome because that's the first thing I noticed and that I liked about it, because for us, like, for instance, we're not going to use the master bed washer dryer connection.
Yep.
So I'm going to flip that off before I ever put an ounce of water in the system, and there's no reason that a line ever has to be pressurized if you're not going to use it, which is a leak preventative measure as well. So you can do a bunch of different things. The Nautilus pan is great and it's easy. This is simple. It looks a little more complicated, but I promise it's just as easy to use.
Yes, 100%. So additionally, you're going to find on the off-camp side is you're going to have a 12-gallon water heater. You're going to have your furnace, and then one of our favorite features, you know, you don't want to have trash can in the unit, so we give you a spot to put your trash can to easily pull it out from the outside.
And then also, Joe's being modest, it comes standard with the CRE 3000 from MoRide, which is definitely an upgraded from a standard suspension.
Yep, and we do have the option to put on the independent suspension system as well from MoRide.
And then because it's a toy hauler, you still get your fueling station, dual 30-gallon tanks, the forward being your generator, the rear being for the toys. And then in normal us fashion, you can always use the handle to transfer the 30 from the back to the front to use for the generator, so it gives you a full 60 on the generator if you needed it.
And then the roof, we got to talk about the roof. So you're going to have a PVC membrane that has a lifetime warranty on it. Check it every 90 days for seals. You're also going to have 3 ACs and 2 320 solar panels up there as well.
Standard.
So the rear of the coach, the garage door, you're going to find that we have the MoRide 0G ramp entry door. And so basically you're going to turn a key, there's a motor in there that unlocks it with a pin, and then you can pull it down with one hand easily.
You do, and the crazy part is, I was playing with one earlier right before we started shooting, and you do actually have to pull it down. Most other doors would fall
Yeah.
And you'd have to kind of catch it. This one, you straight up have to pull it. If you stop pulling, it wants to go back up.
Yep. So what will happen is it'll unlock and it will go to about 5-6 inches out, but then you just grab the handle and just lightly pull it down and it will come all the way down.
Very cool. All right, well, we are gonna head inside. Just a few other quick things as we walk down the campsite of the coach. Pretty standard. You have your flip downstairs. Also, you have an air compressor in that compartment. Joe, I completely forgot about something.
What?
Those doors look a crap ton different than a normal
You
door.
know, we almost forgot about our all new glass doors.
So what's the significance of the glass door?
So they look good for one, right? They're also more reflective to give you more privacy inside your unit. You know, before we go inside though, we got to talk about construction. So every single Alliance product is going to be constructed with a fiberglass aluminum sidewall, and it has Asdel on 2 sides. And what Asdel is, it's a polymer composite material that is 50% lighter than wood, has double the insulation factor, and is rot, mold, and mildew resistant.
If you want to learn more about how these are built, make sure and check out our video where Joe, we've been hanging out with Joe, he's really sick of me, where we walked around the factory and we actually show you those layers in the factory. So make sure and check that video if you want to learn more about the actual construction, because the whole length thing.
Yep. All right, let's go inside.
Yep. All right, so this is the biggest difference in the 44V14 versus any other coach, because this thing has a floor plan that is kind of like other things, but at the same time too, it's also not, because I have no idea if I'm frame. None whatsoever.
You tell us, are we in frame?
Look at this. This is probably the best living room I've seen in a toy hauler ever.
Yeah, I mean, not only do you have seating for up to 6 people comfortably, but every single person sitting here has optimal angle of the TV to watch the big games, to watch your favorite TV shows, whatever. You got the JBL sound system, that nice electric fireplace. This is one of the greatest entertainment spaces in a toy hauler that I've ever seen. All right, so this L-shaped couch has a lot going on with it. This side right here actually does convert into a queen size bed where you can easily just pop it out. And so you can have guests sleep out here. And then you have this side that actually, these 2 cushions right here actually recline. So you just pull this little lever, it pops up, so now you can get real comfy for the game. Additionally, you might be wondering, well, where am I gonna put my cups? Well, we got you this little nice pop-out cup holder right here.
So I teased the other day when I was doing a little bit of an update at the beginning of the L-Car Tour video that I thought that this was one of the best toy hauler floor plans of all time. And I do honestly think there are other brands that do similar things, but they don't give you the full L shape. Plus, one of the most unheard of things in a toy hauler is a dinette. You just don't see them.
4-person dinette.
Well,
and
or 2 Ryans.
Oh, please. You can fit 4 Ryans here easily. So
laterally. Sorry.
So it's comfortable here. You can play cards. Another thing about our dinettes is they're all going to be free floating.
Yep.
So you're not going to knock your knees.
Yeah, so I might not fit great, but my knees will be good to go.
That's important because you got to walk.
So in addition to that amazing living room, they didn't skimp in the kitchen either. They have a full-size 4-burner stove oven combo with an absolutely huge oven space. Plus, on top of that, the amount of storage you get, and this storage is big and it's deep. I mean, it goes back this way, so like the things you don't need all that frequently go back there, but you can still put the stuff you need a lot here. And it's tall. It's just, there's storage literally everywhere. There's still drawers everywhere. There's keys to the unit right here. And they go all the way to the ground. And on top of that, they really give you 2 pantries. One's probably going to become a dog area for us, but you have this huge pantry, 3 kind of cool drawers down there at the bottom, plus something that I believe is also new for 24. Those shelves move and adjust, so you can position them wherever you want to position them. And then, given that we are in an Alliance, the Master's a 12-volt system. So this is the Everchill 12-volt fridge, which is still a really good-sized fridge. We're super happy because it's the exact same.
Oh, you get the opposite doors.
No.
One of those.
Nope.
There you go. Should close. There you go.
Styrofoam is in the way. This is actually the exact same cubic square feet as our previous RV's fridge as well. And then, wait, there's more. There's practically a whole other storage unit, and it comes with a coffee cup. It doesn't come with a coffee cup. I'm just happy I have a coffee cup because Lauren took mine. And you still have all this storage that you can use as a pantry, dog central, whatever you want to call it. But it's, I mean, the amount of storage in this thing is absolutely insane. We haven't even talked about, I mean, I know we're back in the living room, but there's still storage above. And then I'm going to make Joe and I are doing a dance right now. And then you still have all of your cabinetry that is above the couch. Everything's soft closed with really, really strong magnetic latches. Again, I still think that this is one of the best floor plans out there for a toy hauler. You know that we've been looking at toy haulers for almost a year now, and to find this, I think the other cool thing too is depending on what you're looking for, there's a lot of things you can do to modify this, which is what gets Lauren and I really, really excited, because we have some plans for ours that we're going to do some stuff. Bedroom?
Let's do it.
Let's make it creepy. All right, well, we have moved up into the bedroom, and I got to tell you, I was worried. This is probably the area I was worried the most about coming from our previous RV, because we had a huge slide. That also posed some other problems, but still have a king-size mattress up here. One of the cool things, too, is same 32-inch TV, but it's a 12-volt. So you don't have to be on inverted power to be able to use this TV. So say you're boondocking or something, it's going to run completely off your 12-volt system. You also have your cabinetry here, a little bit of storage, as well as the drawers. Now, something else they did for 2024 as well is they redid the closet area. So now, this is pretty similar, but they added adjustable shelves in here. You still have hanging storage, and then you also have a washer-dryer hookup. So you can do side-by-side washer-dryer here. You could do a combo unit. It gives you some more options. And on the end down here, you have even more storage. So there's a hanger there. There's 2 shelves at the bottom, plus a little bit of a storage rack there, otherwise known as where Ryan's going to put all his hats. Okay, well, we are going to move into the toy hauler section now. I'm going to point one thing out that you may have noticed, but maybe not. I didn't until someone had to tell me. This is normally where the bunk is. So you put a ladder here, and whoever's going to stay in the bunk can go up and into it. Well, the bunk is still there. Come on back. Let's show you the toy hauler space. The bunk entrance is now in the rear. So let's say, for instance, you have a kiddo staying up there, or you're going to use it as storage, which is what most of us are going to do. It's all back here now. Now, you do lose a cabinet, like you have one on this side over here. You do lose that on this side, but I'll be honest, I don't really use that much anyway. Plus, you still have another 12-volt TV, so yes, we're up to 3 TVs now. And in addition, you still get a half bath that's directly behind that TV. So again, it's not the biggest bathroom in the world, but it gets the job done. I can tell you that I do fit. And it'll just sink in the toilet, got a little vanity mirror, and they did put a light as well as a vent and a window in here as well. All right, the toy hauler space is pretty stock and standard to what you're used to in a toy hauler space. This rig actually comes with a 14-foot garage. So it's a 44V14, the last number standing for the size of the garage. So it's about a foot bigger than most of the other Valors. On this wall here, you do have a bunch of your main controls. So you have your thermostat control for the garage. You have your Happy Jack system control. So you do also have light switches here. You have the LED lights along the back, your overhead lights, your bunk lights, as well as your rear awning light are all in here. And then you have your rear awning control right here as well. Also, brand spanking new for 24, they added LED light strip bars across the back. So if you need extra light, say you're loading a toy or something else, you can have a little bit more light to do that. Also, they updated the fold down, flip down couch cedar sofa, and they can also flip down and make a bed. And then you still have a queen size bed on the Happy Jack up above as well. It's a lot. So we are beyond excited about this coach because I think this floor plan is awesome. It's a great use of space. You know, we've been super happy with seeing it for the first time. We are getting ready to head over to Moride to have a few extra things added on from our friends over there. And then we are headed down south. But let's go back outside. It's a little cooler out there right now. Well, we are beyond excited to be getting to move in to our brand new home, the Valor 44V14. We're going to modify it. I'm telling you now, we're going to modify it. So we can't wait to share our travels with you on this coach. We can't wait to share our modifications. let us know what you think. Did we make a good decision? Did we make a bad decision? I don't think we made a bad decision, but we're excited. I can't wait to get this back to Texas and get to work on it and bring you all the content, because this is as much a character on our channel as Lauren and I are the dogs. So also, I'd like to take a quick second and thank the team here at Alliance, from Ryan and Coley Brady, the owners and founders, to Jeremiah, to Joe, to Ab, to everybody that's been help, and then their team here that build these things. I'm telling you right now, you're not going to find a better bunch of people. It's absolutely awesome. So with that being said, we are going to get ready and go to MORRIDE. So stay tuned. We're going to already start modifying and upgrading this bad boy really fast. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you very, very soon. Bye, Mom.